In today's lesson, we're going to look at ecosystems. And as we discussed earlier, we're going to refer to Canada geese and a pond ecosystem. Let's provide a frame of reference for what an ecosystem is. An ecosystem consists of interdependent and interacting components of our natural environment within a particular geographical area. Living elements consist of the plants and animals found in that environment and non-living elements such as soil and water. These are also elements of the ecosystem. We also consider energy as it comes from the sun and it cycles through an ecosystem. An ecosystem can be broken down into two parts: the biotic component, which are all the living creatures, plants, animals, and even the little microbes. Plants are the primary producers since they produce food through a process called photosynthesis. We'll learn more about this very soon. Consumers. There are various levels of consumers that take their food from the producers. The primary consumers feed on the producers, and then the secondary consumers feed on the primary consumers. Microbes have the role of a decomposer. It breaks down dead organisms and waste matter. This chain of production, consumption, and decomposition is also known as the food chain. You may want to make note of this for later. We also have what's called the abiotic components. The abiotic components are the climate, soil, water, minerals, sunlight, precipitation, and other non-living elements that help sustain the life in the ecosystem. Water, carbon dioxide, and sunlight also are important as they are used by the plant to produce the food for our ecosystems. In other ecosystems, the primary source of food is the dead organic matter. Soil texture and the chemistry helps control plant growth, coming up soon in our course. Maintaining the right balance of abiotic components in an ecosystem is critical to its health and survival. We need to investigate this. Here is an illustration. Can you find all the biotic living factors in this ecosystem? Fish, birds, trees, plants, underwater grasses, bacteria, insects, zooplankton, and phytoplankton algae. Here's what my pond looks like in the summer, and this is where the Canada geese think it's a great place to hang out. But why? This may help you in your investigation. Here is a food chain in an ecosystem. We talked about decomposers, we've talked about producers, herbivores, first-level carnivores, and top-level carnivores. This could be important. And we will use, of course, our inquiry method, or we could call it the scientific inquiry method. Question, observe, define, focus, investigate, develop, carry out, examine, reflect, and communicate. Oh, I'm so excited to get the answer to my question. So let's dive right in.